Hi everybody. I wanted to show you something we're going to make at the Best of the Best class this weekend. I picked out 3 things that I saw at convention that I love the very most, and I'm bringing them back for some of my customers to make. This was on the display board for this whole series, this You're Amazing set and the circus themed paper. And I started looking at it and realized that the top, I don't know if you can really see that, the top is different than when this is the candy wrapper. The ends cut off or flattened. And you can see that this top isn't like the normal candy wrapper. So I started playing with it, and I was bound and determined to figure out exactly how they did that. So while I was playing, I also pulled out the catalog. And on page 31, here is the exact sample that I saw on display at convention. It looks like it was very vanilla, and they had these really neat tops. It was just different than the regular candy wrapper. So I played around with it and played around with it and figured it out. And it's not too terribly hard. It just takes a little bit of precision when you cut it. This is the candy wrapper die. And it makes kind of like it looks like one of those poppers that you pull apart. And I haven't used it in a while, so I pulled it out and I cut one of these, and this is what it looks like. And when you do the candy wrapper, you have to be really careful to fold all the folds. You have to make sure you really get all of those folded, or it's not going to fold up correctly. With this one, this also, you need to make sure you do that. Really make those folds crisp. So here is the one that explains exactly what you're going to do, and you can see the difference. First of all, to make the bottom flat, you're going to have to cut these slits right here. So these are all going to, fold open like this, and cut this tab out right here. Now up here at the top, and I will post a picture of this on my blog so that you can see it really well. The only thing you're really going to do is start at this tip and cut out these triangles right here. Okay? It's really not that hard, and honestly, this is easier to put together than the actual candy wrapper itself. So also, I pointed out that when you fold all these lines, make sure that this point right here, this point right here, folds out, because that's what's going to make those cute little things at the top. I don't even know what you call it. Alright, so once you have this, you're going to adhere it like this, fold these bottoms in, and here's this. Now, you're going to just keep folding them all out. See how these points need to go out? It'd be easier if I had adhesive on it. But once you get it and you play with it, you'll see that it just naturally goes that way. Alright, and then I just tied it so that it was easier to get the candy in. And let me take this out. Maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit better. You can see how those are all sticking out kind of like a star. It's really neat. And so this is kind of, I was thinking, a party favor, and the kids could easily untie that and get their candy out. This is from the You're Amazing set also. I stamped the hot air balloon twice, just trimmed around it. You can tell I didn't even do a very good job on the back. And adhered it on here with some glue dots. And the happy birthday is from the other set in that series. And now, the blue ribbon, I can't even remember the name of it. I will also put that on the blog. And it's punched out, I think, with a 1 1/4 inch punch. And then you just stick that right in there. Cute party favors. One thing that I also think is really helpful is when you take your DSP 6 inches by about 1 1/2 or 2 and you lay it on here and you run it through, it's going to score these lines perfectly for you, so that when you go to wrap it around, it does it nicely, and it's pretty easy. All right, there you have it. Thanks. Bye.